Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Lily.
Ooh, that was
Fall Festival is this Friday at Lincoln from 3:30 to 5:30. Come help make Halloween fun for some neighborhood children.
Get your flu vaccine at the health center now. Don't get a shot like I did. I cried.
Choirs on Thursdays and Fridays after school. Here's what we're working on.
The Lincoln BMX team will have its first meeting on Saturday, November 1st at the Walla Walla BMX track. Come show your support for the team.
Zombie Blood Drive this Friday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give blood, save a life.
Hey guys, is it true that Lincoln High School won Best High School Float 4 years in a row?
Yes!
And that last year we won Best in Show?
Yes!
What's the theme we're doing this year?
Muppets Christmas! Could I help? Yes! That would be
Absolutely
wonderful!
you can help. Here's what the plan is. Every Monday and Friday in November, we're going to be meeting in Jane's room or in the portables to work on the puppet Muppet heads. We're going to make 29 paper mache heads. Does that sound fun? Yeah! Are we going to win this year?
Yay!
Woo! When is the float? December 6th.
Yeah!
Good morning, Lincoln. As some of you may know, I have coffee and food in my room. Unfortunately, although it is there for you, some of you are showing up to have this coffee and this food, and you're not bringing a note from your teacher that says it's okay to be there. I'm not so concerned for you, but I'm getting in trouble, and that's not okay. So if you want some coffee or some food, you need to show up with a note that says it's okay for you to be there. Thank you for your time.
What did you think when you saw the squirrel?
Well, it all began with a phone call from the 3rd floor.
I first saw the squirrel on the 3rd floor in Mrs. Buttenhoff's room. It was rather frightening.
I was delightfully startled because it was kind of cool to have a squirrel rip into your room. It's like a little streak.
How did you try to catch the squirrel?
We took an orange bucket and we tried to scoop it in the bucket, and that didn't work. Then we tried with cardboard, and then it started flying all over the room, scratched a couple people.
Rambling peoples with cardboard buckets, and it wasn't quite as graceful and agile as a squirrel. You guys were just kind of like knocking into stuff, and you looked like a mob, and a really mob.
And then Doug, our custodian, called Rosa and asked her if she could go pretend to be a nut to get the squirrel out of the building.
Is it true that Rosa was trying to act like a nut?
Well, as we all know, Rosa's always a nut. But yes, she was rolling around down the hall as a nut, kind of like a walnut.
How has the squirrel affected you in your life?
Well, I have questioned my sanity walking down that 2nd floor hallway since Monday.
There's a squirrel, and then there's the anxiety and Kofler. The combination of those just was a really, really hard time for me.
Were you afraid of the squirrel?
That squirrel could fly. I mean, it flew like 10 feet in the air over everybody. Everybody's screaming.
The squirrel actually left my room.
except for Rosa, she still was acting like a nut.